here. Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. It's the Monday show. We got a guest, Christopher Wormsley. Is that really your name?
It is.
That's really your name?
Yep.
It's a perfect gardening name.
Thank you. The Wormsley?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, as a kid, I never thought so.
Never thought so. Probably caused you some trouble back in the day.
Yeah.
So, where does that come from?
English is our best guess.
Huh.
Because there's a Wormsley Park there. So.
Oh, okay. So it's like you were probably some royal guy and he was the only one with that name.
Yeah, European mutt.
I don't know. I think you descended from royalty. That's what I'm going to tell people from now on.
Wormsley Park.
Sir Christopher here, and we're talking about preserving food because it's harvest time. I got a list here. Vegetables, herbs, all that stuff. You get it. You do your harvest, and then you eat some, you do some, you do whatever you're going to do with it. Pretty soon it's all gone. But
growing, it's only half the battle.
yeah, so you are kind of a preserving kind of hobbyist, actually kind of being professional too. You do this stuff.
Yeah, we've been really big into preserving, and we've done a big vegetable garden. It's mainly what people would refer to as like a salsa garden. We do a lot of peppers, tomatoes, herbs like basil, onions. So we tried to get quite a few cases of quarts of salsa and tomato sauce. Organic tomato sauces are something that are pretty spendy. It's something that you can easily preserve a good amount of, and have it for most of the year. That's one of our big goals every year with our garden is to not have to buy salsa or different types of spaghetti sauce.
Some of that stuff is real money.
Yep.
Like 10, 15 bucks for some of those pasta sauces. So you're doing canning, but a little bit of a twist. You're not just canning some green beans. You're upfitting the whole thing, making a salsa, making a pepper jelly. That's what I want to talk to you about, the pepper jelly. And I want to try it out too.
Yeah.
So, and then drying the pepper. So I guess, tell us about this pepper jelly you got here.
So to make a pepper jelly, you're basically just using a pectin and some sugar and then fresh peppers. You could probably use dried peppers, but in our circumstance, we use fresh peppers.
Okay.
This was from some scorpion peppers that we did a couple years ago. We actually made in 2015. As you can see, it's still going to be good. So it's an awesome way to use. I made this that year, and I haven't made another scorpion jelly because I made about 20 of these, I think, that year. So
this will
bring it out at holidays, different get-togethers, things like that.
Wow, it's good for Christmas presents too.
Yep, we did do
got
that
some love in it. Well, I got some of this cheese here and stuff.
Yeah, I was excited to bring it in.
I got some Acmac crackers. These are my favorite crackers. Do you like Acmac crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
I'm gonna make you one. We're gonna try it out.
Put some got a nice color to it that year.
Let's show it to the cam camera here. Look at that. That's some good stuff. All right.
You can smell that heat already.
Holy moly, you can! All right. I'm getting you a cheesed up cracker here.
Surprisingly enough, this was made with the second, or was at the time, I believe, it's still the second hottest pepper in the world.
The second hottest
surprisingly tames it down in a jam.
Let's just do this here. All right.
Yeah, and we're going to bring this down for the rest of the staff to nibble on, so we don't care if we make a mess.
All right, you ready?
Bob's going deep on this.
Now, I'll tell you, you told me you were going to give me some hot stuff, so I got my water.
All right.
And actually, I found this soda that's been in the fridge for, what do you think, like a month and a half? It's probably pretty flat.
I noticed it about 2 weeks ago, so maybe
all right. That's my backup plan. That's like my fire extinguisher if the water's not working. All right, let's give this a try.
These I don't think you'll need
not so much with this, okay?
But when we get to that, you will be.
Okay. I'm quite allergic to it.
Coffee, but sweet.
This is our flavor. Now, is that flavor? Because a lot of times these jellies, they have some sort of like a fruit flavor in them as well or something. This is just the flavor of the peppers, right?
There's just peppers in there. It's just some sugar and peppers and
pectin. Give me a little more of that. That is delicious. It's interesting viewing for people, I'm sure, watching our sheep.
Yep.
That's something else. So, all right.
It's good stuff, though.
This is one way to do it with the canning, but also now we're going to talk about the drying, which drying the peppers. And while we're talking about that, I see you got one here that's not dry. What's the story with that?
So this is what they call Thai Ascent chilies. These were ones that I dried in a fancy dehydrator we just got. It's an excellent way to preserve these for the season. You can we make curry paste out of these. It's one of the big things we do, but you could crumble these up for a dry red powder too. So you could just put it in like a processor. Yeah.
Like the when you see at the store they are at the pizza parlor.
They would definitely add a little bit of heat to that.
Yeah.
So drying out your peppers is a way that you can have them all season. You can reconstitute them actually. with a little bit of water and boiling water. To kind of bring life back into them for certain recipes if need be. Throw them in a soup.
This is soup. Okay. And then, so I noticed you got them in a jar here, and that's probably good enough, maybe. But we got this thing here. So why would you use the bag sealer over just putting them in a jar, which seems like a much more, you just get your old jar of spaghetti, you're good to go. Why would you use this?
That's going to get all of the air out of the bag as well. They do make certain tops to jars as well, so you can pull the air out, which is something I would like to get, just one piece at a time.
Okay, yeah, the wife has one of those things, and it's got a little thing on the side, and I wondered what that was for. You probably put a little hose in there, and you put it onto a jar. Okay, so we don't need to try this thing out. It's just, everyone's seen a seal mill, right? So you dry them out in some sort of dehydrator, and you can just throw them in a jar, but you want to get all the air out, you put them in one of these things. Let me ask you this. Now, with fruits and stuff, could you freeze them?
Yeah,
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another way to go. So, all right, so what's the deal with this pepper?
Well, they're Thai Ascent peppers, and I noticed that you were eating some peppers on one of the shows, so I wanted you to give one of mine a whirl. It's a Thai chili, so it's much different in its heat and its complexity over like Ghost and like the Scorpion. It's like a different style of heat. Definitely hot. Like I was asking you before, I wanted you to guess why they call it Ascent. Why would you think they call it Ascent pepper chili?
Does it get hotter as it goes?
Absolutely.
See, now that's the thing, because when I tried that pepper at John Ford's on here, it was painful, and then it got better after I drank a gallon of root beer.
This one doesn't get better; it just keeps
getting worse. Okay, are you gonna have some with me, or is gonna bite this thing off?
I'll leave some of it with you.
All right,
definitely be a little.
Let me go get a knife here. We'll cut this thing off.
Definitely be a little careful with the volume of it that you take, because they're warm.
All right, so we'll just do that and that. Ooh, the seeds are in there. I don't know. I'm going to take a couple of those out of there. All right.
I would maybe go half that, Bob.
All right. Half that?
Yeah.
All right.
Just you tell me after you eat that half.
All right. So, well, you go. You got to eat with me.
All right.
One second.
We're trying to cool it down.
Get that seed out of there. I'll eat like 3 seeds. That's what I'll do.
I didn't bring any water up, so I'm going to be in trouble.
Oh, mama. That's hot. Number 2, so what? Well, I'm feeling brave. I mean, I'll piece.
Get it right on your lips, and you'll really feel it start to burn there.
It's more in the throat that it burns.
No, well, maybe you took it down deeper first.
My throat there.
This one, I think, because it was on the vine, because it's getting into the late season, more of those sugars are starting to come out.
Does that make it hotter or less hot?
I think it makes it, as the sugars develop, it's going to take on a little bit of a sweet and take, I just feel like that one's not quite as hot as some of the ones I ate earlier this season.
So what about these ones in here? When you dry them, do they get hotter?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Find out.
Let's find out. It could go either way, right? It could be either hotter or not hotter.
I'm already in pain. I'm feeling my ears a little bit.
You see what I mean about how it kind of keeps going?
The soda seemed to work with the throat thing, but it's still feeling it in here. All right, let's cut this thing up here. That enough?
Sure.
Is that too much? You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's got some seed there.
This is going to be enough to get stuck in her teeth, though.
I've been feeling it all day. This is hard with the braces.
I think it made it cooler, maybe, but it comes on longer.
So, all right. The butter machine. We can talk about that while I'm eating some more of this. Let's have some with the seeds in it. I'm feeling brave. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm going to stick to the jelly. Cool me down a little bit. I didn't bring any water.
All right, that's okay. Put this down here. Oh, man.
You got the seed.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'm getting all of a sudden.
So now tell me. Whoa, jeez. Tell me about this thing.
That's a magic butter machine.
Now, I've heard tell that for making the extracts, the infusions, the butter, all those sorts of things, that making the butter thing, that this is a whole lot easier, a whole lot simpler.
Yeah, this thing is pretty slick. Basically, Blaine, one of the associates downstairs, had one of these. He let all of us borrow it. It got quickly sold after one use, and got one myself. Basically, it's taking a lot of the thinking out of making different extracts, butter, oil, alcohol, glycerin extracts even. Basically, you put your material in here, whatever you're going to be extracting into in there as well. You put this on there, close that up, hit the button, select your temperature and the time, and you walk away and you come back after it's ran and it shut itself off and has done its thing. So it takes, instead of having to sit over top of a stove for hours mixing things and watching things, it kind of does it all for you.
So when you're making it yourself with just by hand, you got to mix it the whole time to keep it.
You got to be watching the temperature. All of that's gonna, play into account on your tinctures that you're making or your extracts. So
and then I don't see one in here. I guess you got to get that extra. Is little trays, and you fill them up, and you make little gummy bears or little butter cubes or whatever.
Well, if you're going to be making gummies, you would take the extract that you made and then mix it with some other things and then fill it into trays. So the butter, you would definitely just fill them in. This does come with a micron strainer, I think you had in there. That's to strain your material afterwards. So you'll pour all your liquid and all the material. So you'll have a nice, clean extract that comes out of it. So.
They're hot. It's ascending.
Yeah, because you think it's safe at first, so you just keep
going
tearing into it and caught up to you.
I'm having one more.
Nice.
So let me oh man! Why did I do that? I was feeling so.
Go more goat cheese to pull it down. The dairy.
God. All right, so you gotta finish up.
Okay.
So that's what's going on with the class, because we're gonna do a class about not how to just use this, but how to use if you want to do the mixing and the thing, 101 type class, just the basics, but infusions, extractions, for all your type herb things and stuff like that to make that stuff.
Extractions 101. It's happening Saturday, October 28th at our Eugene location at 990 Garfield Street. Feel free to come into either location and sign up or online. And we'll teach you how to make some extracts at that class. Nick will be leading that class. So
$10.
$10.
You do get some kind of goodie though or something.
Yep.
And class attendees, day of the class, special discount on this or any of this. Oh man!
Maybe we'll have some Thai chili peppers there too for everyone.
That's the show. I love you.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, God. For more information about anything on today's show, go to our website, OCGFAM.com. It's the Monday show. It's the Monday show, 'cause it's Monday and we're having a show. See you tomorrow.